Judas in the hero. What on the bed, said, a Judas in Nani no Kyoshirima. No, IYORE. Oh, Yera Bijoge Judas. Why you? A Judas in the spiritual Amora Barema. No, IYORE. Egbe Judas itabite wariru wapi IYORE na kobeni wa sorema tore dogbe tore do muria awo ne wiwu wome tore dora tore dogbe tore do muria baby ga so you hima tore dora tore dogbe tore do muria awo ne wiwu wome tore dora tore dogbe tore do muria the Judas who were we mao the Judas who were we mao the win the Judas who were we mao the Judas the Judas here in winter and the soul who were we ma a betrayal of human no Ori himye pa when they sue Ori hijaji when they sue Ori hiriopa when they sue Ori hirete when they sue Ori hirupa when they sue Ori himi weya no ma Nesu ofenoru wa me noru ege viru wa Onyo IYORE yo ofenoru wa no etagbo we no hamesu no hiawe emi ya no kadagbo we nebo ti informato IYORE unesu no hiawe nebo ti informato IYORE hindesu ne baby nebo ti informato IYORE unesu no hiawe esu no hiawe esu ye worry bo seke yo imamba mama seke yo rebo ima seke yo ye ribo ima seke yo we henena emne Judas hinwe me henena emne Judas hime agesu no ingune rande so betrayal no no kioma nesu no erinya jowe ye yo esage no ojia inia no ojia winia no erinya jowe kinya no erinya jowe emina jigwe no ko ege fiji emina jigwe no ege fiji emina jigwe no ko ege fiji emina jigwe no ye ege fiji o emina jigwe no ye emina jigwe no robo seke ya o o ege fiji temina ya gbani ni wo sunbo edo Bosisi, amorobola yowa o. Deni no ye Judas yaremi abonari eto. Igome ya kome wafano ya boka. Oja yaru koro. Deni no iboyo sanera ne amoroba eto. Ere ne metoa. Neho emuri sazebo so. Ere ne metoa no.
Greetings to the 14 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of YAHUAH. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend you, family, for you are the reason of our time, light truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah saith unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decode the end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people like you, house like you, body like you, for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due our worship, praise, honor, love, glory, wealth, riches, power, to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the very blessed one, the very eternal one, the pure energy of Abba Yahuwah, the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah. Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped in the temple of your handmaid. Be honored eternally. I love you, Abba. Yes, you first love me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Abba. I love you. All right, now, family, here we are in the heavenly court room of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message titled For You and Me, IYORE Black and White Pennies, and Monica A. Terrorism, Enemies of the King of Kings, teaching their fathers lies. So I want to do it again. All right, we want to touch on this again. So let us begin now to put scriptures, to unfold these two, family. They are family, okay? They are one. Revelation chapter 17, verses 13, I read, These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Should I take it again? This, IYORE and Monica, this, IYORE and Monica, this have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. All right, now I want to play some video. So before we unveil, okay, what brought Monica A. Ambrose terrorism into the subjects, let's do it together. Listen. This brought me into it. Yeah, boy, you with Bible. All right. So let's see how she empowered IYORE black and white pennies, okay? When she said, where is it be written in the Bible? Enemy of Oba, which is the king. All right. Where is the verses? She asked a question. I'm going to answer her. This brought me into this, you know. I don't know what to call her. All right. So let's play how she gave strength unto the beast. Here is the beast, carrier of the beast. When you read the Revelation 17, you're going to see that a beast was carried a woman. And this is the woman which is, okay, goes for ministry, okay, teaches and all this nonsense. So let's see how now it said these are of one mind. They have one mind. And they give the power to the beast. And let's see how she gave strength unto the beast. Okay, IYORE and her carrier. Listen now. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Exactly what she said. So this is what brought me into this, you know, cycle. All right. So both of them, IYORE had what? This, I don't know what to call her. Call herself Monica. Terrorism. All right. As soon as she voiced it out, right away, IYORE, you know, gets along. She just get along and say, she asked also this question. And with the believer, I don't use any cow. If you listen to all my, you know, messages, you're going to see I use the higher and highest eternal authority, which is the Bible and Yahuwah. Okay. So right now, both of them asked a question. They questioned me. Where is it be written? Enemy of the king. So I want to prove that to this two enemy of the king of kings. Brasaro, thank you so much. I just bless YAHUAH for your life, because Brasaro also brought me into this and said Monica is helping the enemy of Yahuwah. Now this is what she said. Okay. That there is no hereby written in the Bible. And Brasaro also like me, he brought me into this both, you know, folly once. Look at what they are saying in agreement. My sister touched on this. Okay, through the royal law. And I say, thank YAHUWAH. And I'm so happy, so privileged to do that, so honored, okay, to do this. All right. Monica said there is no hereby written in the Bible. I can't understand, I can't get it. You don't know nothing about the Bible. You said you carry. Then you better shut up. Close your filthy man. Because right from Genesis, that Ohioba begins. We're going to prove that. So first of all, they are of their father, the devil. Both of them, just as the title said, teaching the lies of their father. I want to first of all lay hands on that. John 8, verses 44, I read. We don't talk nonsense. We don't talk because we want to talk. We make sense from the word of YAHUWAH. We speak out the word of YAHUWAH. Because YAHUWAH said, let us make man in our own image, in our own likeness. Okay? And the beast now also said, I'm going to make myself like the Most High. Therefore, we also see the image of the beast. These are IYORE and Monica are the image of the beast. The beast is the one carried them because they are the image of the beast. All right, that is why they are doing the works of the beast. Okay, I'm doing the works of my Father. He said, you shall know them by their truth, by their fruits, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Okay, by their fruits, that is how you're going to tell. Listen, even though we look alike physically, but by the what we spew out and our daily lifestyle is going to reveal unto, you know, the Republican who we are. Listen at John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil. That is IYORE and Monica. Ye are of your father the devil. This is the biblical Messiah speaking, because you both are his enemy, eternal. Ye are of your father the devil. And the lust of your father ye will do. That is going to do the will and the desire of your father. Tell Eliza and said, oh, hereby is not in the Bible written. He was a murderer from the beginning. Genesis 3. And abide not in the truth. There he begins to twist and lie. Because there is no truth in him. And not at all. He always lies. That is why you daughters of hell, daughters of Babylon, daughters of Chaldean. That is why you also carry out the lies of your father. And say Yahuwah is massaging both prostitute head. Yahuwah is massaging you, Monica, that tore your husband and you now become the man. You tore your marriage went into bankrupt. You now begin to take the lead of a man and the man now become a woman. You should have your shut up because you never have the criteria of being called a believer. You don't do what the Bible says. You don't preach the Bible. You preach garbage, feces from the pit of hell. That one you can see in Revelation chapter 9. The king of the bottomless pit, that is the king of feces, is giving you all feces to come and be pouring upon people here on earth. You better shut your mouth and just be preaching the message of the bottomless pit and remove your filthy hands of the Bible and say, we're Massajoria. You don't know what you are in the camp of IYORE already. Because I'm a believer. I don't praise, I do. But I bet you want respect authority. He respect authority. Romans chapter 13 make it so clear if you are a genuine believer. You don't insult, especially the traditional ruler. Come. Pharaoh. King Pharaoh did bad. No one were able to rebuke him. I bet you what did. He is the one that rebukes king. He is the one to rebuke them. I'm not saying when I'm doing that, I'm not saying Oba is righteous. Not at all. That is not what I meant. But the royal law makes it so clear that a genuine believer needs to respect the authority. You can get that in Romans chapter 30. Because there is no authority on earth that Abba Yehovah did not make. He himself respect authority. You see, as Abba pronounces curses that day, Abba Yehovah puts stamp, posa, irrevocable. Why? Because he himself respect authority. He's not a lawbreaker. Even demon in the other Apostle chapter 19, he respect authority. He said, Yahushua, I know. And Paul, I know. Who are you? Because that man, you are abusing authority. Like IYORE and Monica, you abuse authority. Therefore, demons are beat nonsense out of their faces. You are mad. You have the voice to speak, to empower this prostitute that is going carrying 2 men. That alone is an Orioba of Oba. That is the enemy of King of Kings. What are you saying? You are mad. Having 2 men, having a living husband, and having also a boyfriend, you are mad. Absolutely, you are mad. That is why you are supporting her. Listen now. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye would do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a law, he speaketh of his own. Own law. He brings out his own law. His own law contradict the royal law. He speaks of his own, for he is a liar and a father of all liars. That is your father, okay? That is your father. Just point it to your father. Monica, you remove your filthy mouth off our book. Nonsense. Now, 1 John chapter 3, verses 10. This is how we know who are the children of Yahuwah and the children of the devil. Okay, excuse me, I take it again. This is how we know who are the children of Yahuwah. All right. I made the mistakes. Okay. This is how we know who are the children, oh my father, of Yahuwah, and who are the children of the devil. Anyone who does not do what is right is not a child of Yahuwah. I hang it over there because that is my focus point. He said, what is right? To be righteous. That is having the right stand with Abba Yahuwah. He said, this is how we're going to tell. Okay? The seed of the serpent and the seed of heaven. Anyone who does not have the right stand with Abba Yahuwah, you are of your father the devil. Now, how do we know you are of your father the devil? What is broadly written right from Genesis, even in the beginning, enmity begins. Right in Genesis. You not come to be talking trash to dissuade and people, our people precisely in the among IYORE to be saying keep following her. There is no enemy. God don't have enemy. Monica says so. You see the curses that you have already been poured upon yourself because that curse is being released right from the upper palace. Go and read Romans chapter 13. You can just take it from chapter verses 1 to verses 6. Go and read it and understand what it says over there. And Proverbs chapter 16 verses 4, it said, Abiyawa create all things for his own use. It said, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. For the day of, if Abiyawa wants to carry out evil, he releases the worldly, whatever, paganism, to destroy whatever he wants to destroy. Because you become filth. Therefore, he needs to get rid of you. You just go. Because that is what Brasaras told me and said, my sister, I'm confused. You know, you really understood and you understand what the law says about all this, madness that is going on. All this saga, this IYORE and the Monica, whatever madness. Please, my sister, touch on this. Because somebody is trying to convince somebody and said there is no enemy, which means what they did in the palace is not going to be worked or carried out against IYORE. He said that is what Monica, somebody that told him, that is what that person said. And I said, no, listen, I'm going to give this message to my sister to address it because she understood and really filled with the word of Yahuwah. I'm going to give it to her to address it for us. So when I'm done, Brasara, I pass it to him so they can call the lady. Because that lady was trying to say, hey, I don't believe that. What is it? Monica even says so there is no Ogyamba. And Monica said Jesus gave us some key. Look at our prostitute that is speaking. Monica, have key. What key? Only key to turn her husband's head. If you know the rules of a biblical marital affair, you won't dare. Your husband should have been the king and you just be the queen and drive it. Or when he says shut up your mouth and come out from Facebook, you will just drop it. You obey. Look at what you turned that guy into. You just go and hide yourself one place, okay? I also the meredos in I'm beginning to be. Of course, I believe that. Why? Because you don't live for the Bible. So let's prove some more. For this one goes for IYORE because I really want to touch on this again. Romans chapter 7. I'm ready for verses 2. For the woman which had an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he liveth. But if the husband being dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband. 3. So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. But if her husband being dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. You married to that white man properly, legally. You are a married woman. You also have a boy, Eric, to be banging you a married woman. This is how you became eternal, the enemy of the King of Kings. So what is the judgment of an adulterous woman? To be stoned to death. Okay? Monica, you are mad there. You are total mad, ignorant, okay? Illiteracy. You have not yet taught yourself. You want to become a tutor, yet you can't even teach yourself. You can't. Now Romans chapter 10. Yeah, people. You can take it from verses 30. Romans chapter 10, verses 30 to 21. I'm ready only. Oh my Father, where am I? Yes, just at the right place. Verses 17. Romans chapter 10, verses 17. You can take it from 30 to 21. I want to read just 17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahuwah. Come on now. So what's going to build faith on you? To hear this word I'm reading. To hear from Genesis way down to Revelation. Genesis chapter 1 way down to Revelation chapter 22. This is how faith is going to enter you. This Jezebel, Delilah, prophetess of black and white pennies, okay, begin to say she have a stubborn faith. Where did they come from? You have a stubborn faith, whereby you don't teach the word of Yahuwah, whereby you don't know what the word of Yahuwah is. You have a stubborn faith, really. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of Yahuwah. Where is the word? Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahuwah. Did you live by that? Of course not. You live by certain water and dead people's pictures. That's it. And Monica, you that defend this, you are part of that cause. 100%. Now Psalm 119 verses 11. Listen. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I might not sin against thee. So what is going to rebuke you, or what is going to protect you, or what is going to convince you of the word of sin and the word of righteousness? It is the word. The undeletable word of Abba Yahuwah, the raw, pure word of Abba Yahuwah. That is what is going to guide you. That is what is going to protect you. That is what is going to shape you and mold and build you for the upcoming event, the eternal service here on earth. Okay? From the King of Kings. Do you have it? You're just talking nonsense. Boyfriend wash girlfriend, vagina in the bedroom. That you live for? Monica, you are mad because this rebuke come for you, because you will help this wicked animal to keep deceiving our people, and said enemy of Yahweh is not written in the Bible. You are in sin. Okay, already you are a part of that cause. So what is going to build faith on you? What is going to make you live righteously unto Abba? It is the word. It's going to shape you. It is the word that is going to put you in tune. It is the word that is going to teach you the fear of Abba. It is the word that is going to make you, prepare yourself for the rapture. It is the word. These two Jezebels, these two Delilahs, these two daughters of cowardice and daughters of the link of fire have not the word of Yahuwah. That's what they are teaching against the word of Abba Yahuwah. So right now, let us begin to unveil enmity Abba Yahuwah put right in the Bible. From Genesis 3. Let's go there. First of all, we're going to read, let's read Psalm 110 verses 1. Listen up. And Yahuwah said unto my Adonai, whom you call Lord, okay? And Yahweh said unto my Adonai, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies, oh my father, I take it again. And Yahweh said unto my Adonai, sit thou at my right hand till I make thy enemies thy footstool. He is speaking to my Messiah, Yahuwah. He is speaking to his son. He said, come and have rest right at my, right hand until I make all your enemies your footstool. You're going to crash. You're going to dash them into pieces, not with your hand, but by your feet. So let's see how he did that. The enemies. Monica, you are mad, eh? You vex my spirit. Therefore, you are part of that cause. Ignora Monica, for you not to be saying that is Old Testament, and we follow New Testament. You, in fact, don't have no clue about the New Testament. I read in Matthew 22:44. Yehovah said unto my Adonai, sit thou on my right hand till I make thy enemies thy footstool. Did you get that? This is Matthew, the New Testament. So right now, let us go and see how he uses his feet to crush all his enemies. You are mad, eh? You are the enemy of the King of Kings. He's going to dash you into pieces with his feet. You are already a part of that cause, okay? Because you support evil. The royal law makes it so clear. Isaiah chapter 5, verses 20, it says, woe unto you, where you see light, you now begin to call it darkness. And where you see sweet, you call it bitterness. Or where you see light and darkness, you now begin to call it light. He said, woe unto you. When you see darkness and you now say it is light. IYORE is darkness. You are trying to paint it her now as a light. Woe unto you, Monica. Woe unto you, says the word of Abba Yahuwah. Okay? Whom you blasphemed. You blasphemed the word of Yahuwah, because Yahuwah have an enemy eternal. And you are among his enemy. Because what we are losing, you are trying to bring them back to the, to the coven of IYORE, to the dungeon of IYORE, to the graveyard of IYORE. Because when Oba places curses, it really drove a lot of people away from her. IYORE herself also said that. Now you are trying to use your wicked teachings, to bring those back again. And said, don't mind that there is no enemy. Where is it? Are you better than IYORE? You call it an enemy? And you better than the enemy of Oba the Moon? Are you better than IYORE? Are we talking about physical appearance? Or we are speaking of the heart? We speak of the heart. We are not talking about the beautiful devil. We are not talking about the awesome devil. We are not talking about the beautiful Delilah, beautiful Jezebel. No. We speak about the heart. Of the heart, man speaketh nonsense. Out of the heart, that is where life is. The issues of life proceed from the heart. Therefore, guide your mouth, because life proceeds from the heart. You are mad, Monica. Genesis chapter 3, verses 15. Listen up. And I will put enmity. You are mad, Monica, eh? Because by this you are part of that curses now. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. He shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. This is how Messiah is going to say, he's going to bruise your head with his feet. You are all under the feet of Yehoshua. Why? Because he did it already right at the cross. Right at the cross. He uses his feet to crush the head of your father, the devil, which is our enemy. And he said, he's going to bite you that heel. And this is how they are biting the heel of Yehoshua HaMashiach. By trying to twist the word, by trying to bring back again the people that is already being loosed. The chains was so tight and so strong. But what transpired right in Abba's palace, male 17 loses the people of the book to flee to flee for their life. But Monica now trying to reverse it and said, backing up this wicked animal to bring some back. You are the one that is going into that IYORE coven. Because IYORE is cursed. 92% gullible followers of IYORE, they are under cursed. Eternal, irrevocable. You try to break our people back there, you're going to fill that gap our people left. Okay? I speak to Monica. You can read Matthew chapter 27. You're going to see when he was hanged right at the cross. That is where he crushes the head of the serpent. John 90 verses 30 said, it is finished. Your further tricks is gone. That is why you also bring me right from that of Edo to be refuting your madness, because I am a believer. This IYORE controversy brings me into it. As you can see, I'm not doing no video for sensational, but for the few. Sensational simply means to cut a great view, just to hit on the few that choose it. That is the nature of my message. Okay, you are the one that want to be popular. You are the one that is popular. You want to be popular in physics. You want to be popular in emptiness. If you want to be popular, why can't you go and do what Regina Daniels did? A little girl, she caught a billionaire. Why can't you do that? She's everywhere now. Okay, why can't you do something like that? Rather than to come to Facebook and be talking nonsense here. I'm not into what Regina did. No. I'm not lovers of money, okay? So don't also get it twisted. I'm not lovers of money. We don't teach love of money over here. No, we are talking about rapture. We are preparing people for rapture. We are preparing people for the upcoming events to escape Sharia or the Third World War. Okay, that is what we are preparing people for, in order for you to just enter the ark. That is our message, or the nature of our message over here. So don't get it twisted and say, no. I'm not a worldly person. I don't preach money lover or love of money. Christian does that, okay? Now, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 25. Listen again. For he must reign till he hath put all enemies under his feet. It's speaking of biblical Messiah, he said he must reign until he put all you his enemies under his feet. He's gonna crush you all. He's gonna bruise your head. He's gonna throw you with his feet, not even his hand, because his hand is so holy. Can't touch faces. We know the feet touch, a lot of things. The feet is so, dirty. Is the most, filthy part in our body, because we use it to match all kinds of filthy things. So that is why he's going to use his own feet, to throw you out of this and cast you to the lake of fire by his feet. He said he must reign until all of you be cast into the lake of fire. He has to do that, because what? You are his enemy. They said there, even Bible, I have hundreds of it, but I want to pull out this just few, because the royal law said, out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, testimony is already being established. Or of course, and I'm still putting more. I've already given, giving more than that, and I am still putting more. There's still more to be established here. Nonsense. Now listen. Romans chapter 9, verses 13. Listen, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hate. You just hate him because Esau is his enemy. Esau simply means red. What is red according to biblical terminology? Sin. You can see Isaiah chapter 1 verses 15. Say your hand is filled with blood, for that I can never hear your prayer. When you also go to verses 18, he said, come, even though your sin is red as crimson. Okay, come over. Red simply means sin, uncleanness. He hated him. So what did he do? What did he do? Because it's his enemy. He just hated him. You're going to question about your wife for that? Nonsense. Now you can read Joshua chapter 7. The one you call Joshua. You're going to see a cursed person over there. A cursed person. We don't go close to them. We don't touch their property. When they be in the midst, let me quickly read some part if it is necessarily. I don't know. No, I can't read because I'm running out of time. You can read it. Joshua chapter 7, whom you call Joshua, is a cursed one. That guy and his family, his children, his property, they all sank down the grave. They were being stoned because they are cursed property you don't touch. Because when you touch, you're going to be a part of it. Because Jericho, you can see that in Joshua chapter 6, verses 26. The whole curses begin from there. It's anyone that touched the property of Jericho, you are going down the grave. And this man went and touched him, his wife, children, servant, whatever he had. Because you touched a cursed thing, he was being stoned to death and set ablaze. We don't touch a cursed property, not at all. Yours is a cursed property. Now, Monica, that you touch, you are going down the grave. So I want to put some scriptures. Ephesians 2:2. You're going to see over there, let me read. I read Ephesians 2:2. Wherein in time past ye walked according to the course, that is Genesis 3, of this world. They are the course of this world. According to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now walketh in the children of what? Disobedient. That causes is working in IYORE. That causes is working in Monica. That causes is working upon everyone that support IYORE. The 92% gullible followers of IYORE. This causes of Genesis 3 to crush your head, to become an enemy of eternal rest, is working in you. Now here I am, 2 Chronicles chapter 19 verses 2. I read, and Joel the son of Hanan the seer went out to meet him and said to King Jehoshaphat, shouldest thou help the wicked, the ungodly, and love them that hate Yahuwah? Therefore his wrath is upon thee before Yahuwah, because you help Ahab, the wicked Ahab. Therefore the wrath of Abba Yahuwah is upon you, because he's an enemy of Yahuwah. You there have an enemy of Yahuwah, the judgment is falling on you also. Now Psalm 139 verses 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahuwah. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloodly men, for they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain. You already take the name of my father in vain. You also, Monica, terrorism, you also took the name of my father in vain. You are the wicked. King David is speaking of over here. Should I take it again? Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahuwah. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloodly men. Because now that you are under curse, you're going to be destroyed by Yahuwah. Therefore, run away. Run out of my lane. Don't come nigh me. 20 now. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain. Do not I hate them, O Yahuwah, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I can't dare my enemies. IYORE is my enemy. Monica is my enemy. I count you all my enemy. Why? Because you take the word, you do wickedly to the law. You said there is no enemy of Yahuwah, is not written. Now any moment you come in contact with this message, you're going to be struck. Because now you see tense of it. We are still putting more. Now Exodus 22 verses 22. But if thou indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then will I be an enemy unto thy enemies, and an adversary unto thy adversaries. Abba Yahuwah is the one speaking here. He said, if only you will do my will. Anybody that is your enemy, I will also count that person my enemy. Why? Because King David also said, anybody that is enemy of Yahuwah is also my enemy. I hate them with perfect hatred. The one Yahuwah hates, that I also hate. The one that is Yahuwah's enemy is also my enemy. And you also see in return, Abba Yahuwah also said that if you obey my word, therefore I'm also going to be enemy to your enemy. Then that gang up against your adversary, that is the devil, spiritual wickedness, I'm also going to be against them. That is how it works over here. You see enmity. You are mad, Monica. Exodus 20, 5 to 6. I read. Thou, listen now, okay, 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah, thy Elohim, am a jealous Yahuwah, visited the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Did you get that? If you hate me, I hate you. IYORE is worshiping the image of Idia, image of Eden, image of whatever, what a motor. Therefore, you say, I hate you. I just hate you. If Abba Yahuwah said he hates you, I also hate you. Now that Monica is supporting you, she is also falling into the same condemnation as IYORE. Now, Isaiah 63, verses 10, I read. But they rebelled and vexed his spirit. Therefore, he was turned to be their enemy, and he fought against them. This has his people, because they rebelled against him. Therefore, he not turned against them. He not declared them his enemy. Do you know how many people he slew in the wilderness? We are going out into the second exile. A lot of it is going to be slain over there, and it begins already in Edo. You are also facing the same condemnation as IYORE, Monica, because why? You touched accursed property. Luke chapter 90, yes, Luke chapter 90, 27, verses 27, I read. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slew them before me. This is Messiah speaking. This is the Messiah that goes to the cross speaking and say, you that disagree with him, you don't want him to rule over you. As IYORE don't want Oba of Edo to rule over her. Therefore, the King of Kings now said, bring them over here. They are my enemy. And slew them before me. This is our next topic now, next Shabbat. We want to talk about slavery. Okay, because that one is IYORE, Amofi, slavery, bias and slavery demo. We're going to touch on that. That is the next subject. Bring them before me and slew them. We're going to make more, going to deliberate more or liberate more on it next Shabbat, because I'm so busy now. I don't think I will be able to do other video until Shabbat. Monica, you refuse the author of light to rule over. How do you refuse? IYORE is a customer. Go and read Romans chapter 30, verses 1 way to verses 6. He said, any authority that is going on earth, Abba Yahuwah ordains it all. Proverbs 16 verses 4 said, Abba Yahuwah makes all things for his own use. He said, yea, even the wicked for the days of evil. What transpired right at Oba's palace, May 17, that was the day of evil for IYORE. Abba Yahuwah ordains it, and he obeys authority. And you now come down trying to lose and bring our people back and say, that Monica says so. That is what they are saying. Monica says so. There is no enemy written in the Bible. Now you're going to be filled with feces, with shame and disgrace, because you see now I brought a lot. And there are hundreds of it. If you really see that, the books of this Bible is full of enmity between the children of Yahuwah and the children of the Satan, which you are, and between Yahuwah and the devil, which is your father. It's enmity. Everywhere. Genesis, way to Revelation. Do you know the genocide in Revelation? Do you know the destruction? That's what I wanted to speak on next week Shabbat, and see how Abba Yahuwah is going to slay all of you, destroy all of you. By all means, whether through Ogwega, or through Islam, or through gunshot, he's going to do it to you. We will see that next week Shabbat. Matthew 6, 9 to 10. Now, this is the prayer our Messiah taught us to be praying until he comes. What did he place at the table before you to be speaking of before he comes? Listen up. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. He has a name, Yahuwah. He wants you to worship your Father. He wants you to know that you have a Father right in heaven. Now, see the commandment. Verses 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Come on now. Whenever you pray this prayer, You are just saying, Abba, Yahuwah, slay IYORE, kill IYORE, everyone that is living in a life of disobedience, slaughter them. He said, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. What is in heaven? Holiness, no iniquity, righteousness, celebration, no demons over there, no devil, no darkness. It's full of joy. Worshiping, we don't worship two people there, only Yahuwah. No demon over there, no self-praise over there, no self-watch over there. You just worship Yahuwah. Let it be so here on earth. So whenever you make this prayer, whenever you come into this chapter and verses, you are just saying to Abba Yahuwah, kill every evildoer, destroy every sinner, remove all of them by all means out of this earth, and let this earth also be paradise as heaven is. We want to be angel. We want to be worshiping you and you alone, because you are our Father. You alone do all worship. That is what is coming down now, Revelation 21. The whole earth is going to be full of paradise. And how are we going to remove all this wicked? Abba Yahuwah started already. What took place in Abba Palace? Curses. Islam is coming to give her the final curses to the enemy of Yahuwah. That is the Sharia law. That is the third world war. That is the what Bible calls the Great Tribulation. We're going to do that next week, Shabbat. Just stay tuned. I want to lose the people of Yahuwah from the lies of Monica that is taught IYORE to be pouring upon people. There is no enemy of Yahuwah written in the Bible. You see it already. Abba Yahuwah have enemy. And the final place, it is the link of fire. Revelation 10:20, excuse me.